Hey everyone, welcome back to another review. This one is going to be over the sleeper set from the August 2024 wave. It is the Onyx Cinder. The Onyx Cinder is set 75374, ages 10 plus, with 1,325 pieces. It comes with 5 minifigures and retails for $140 and is from the upcoming show, The Skeleton Crew. So that's right, we know nothing about this set or this show or anything. I think it was quite a gamble for LEGO to release this early because we have no opinion on it otherwise. But normally I don't pick up sets when I have not watched the show, which is why I never got the Andor set. But I am really intrigued by this ship. I was not planning on getting it whatsoever, and then I saw it in store and I was looking at the box and I'm just like, there is something about this that I really like. So before we get into the ship though, let's go ahead and check out the minifigures. This first character up is named Jod, and he is played by Jude Law. That is all we know about him. He has a classic pirate style pistol and some really nice detailing there on his torso as well as legs. I love how the print extends down to the legs, and he's wearing a scarf, which is relatively unusual for a LEGO Star Wars minifigure unless it's a Christmas one. On the back, just some minor detailing, and then he has that original Tobias Beckett hair and 2 faces. He has grumpy and angry, so I assume he's going to be the unwilling counterpart here with all of these happy-go-lucky positive children. He's going to be the pessimist of the group, that's my guess. And of the kids, first up we have Whim, which is kind of whimsical of a name, very interesting. I believe this is a little boy, and I love his aqua-colored shirt underneath his jacket. I think that looks very Star Wars to me. The jacket, I mean. He is carrying a navy-colored flashlight of sorts. That's at least what we're assuming it to be, as well as walkie-talkie, which sort of breaks the immersion of Star Wars. He is on mid-legs, and I love the hairpiece option for him. It looks like it was a friend set because of the hole in the center, and then he has a secondary happy face, but I definitely prefer the scared face. It's much more dynamic. This character here is called Fern, and she has a yellow flashlight. I like her pilot's jacket with all of the little detailed printing there, also on mid-legs. She has a braid as well, which carries into the back, and a scared face too. Here is KB, definitely a very interesting looking character. She has a red flashlight and I guess is wearing yellow gloves, but it looks kind of funny. She seems to be maybe the mechanic of the group. I thought she was some sort of cyborg based on the eyepiece that she has, which kind of looks, I don't know, reminiscent of something to me, but her hairstyle is very Karen-esque to me, even in the actual pictures. I just am not a fan of it. And like I said, I thought she was a cyborg, but looky there, she's a girl. And maybe she's kind of like Lobot, like that's attached to her head. I don't know, but definitely I was not expecting to actually see eyes, because even in the promo images, she has that visor on. And then my easy favorite of the group, this one is Neil. He's the same species as Max Rebo, and he carries an orange lightsaber. He is on the shortest legs, which makes me think that maybe he's the youngest, but it's also possible that his species is just shorter in general, which would make sense because Max Rebo is on short legs as well. I like his little coveralls. I think they look nice. And he's done in this sand blue color with some dark blue hair in the back, which is cute. There's printing there, and just really awesome to get a brand new alien head sculpt from a set that nobody knows about. I think that's amazing. I am excited for the prospect of these kids. I hope that the show is good, but this figure is really standout and super good. All right, and here we are with our newest gray Star Wars ship. This one does have a little bit of color. We've got a little bit of tan as well as some white striping in the front that kind of looks like a rib cage or bones or something, and I don't know if that is part of the show. Obviously nobody has seen it at this point. It's not coming out till December, which is kind of far away for this release, but that's kind of what I assume just looking at it. That's what it strikes me as. So as you can tell, this is the layout of the ship. It is packed full of really fun features that I am very impressed with, to be honest. I think the minifigure selection is also great. This is really a win-win set, and now if only the show can be as good as this LEGO set. I really hope the show does not make me dislike this set because, well, it probably won't overall, but make me like it less. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So at the top we have lots of turrets. We've got 2 bubble turrets, we've got a satellite, we have some flick fire missiles in 3 different locations, which is crazy. And That's just nuts to me. We have some sticker detailing all along the top there. There are quite a few stickers, as well as in every single engine port here. And then obviously the coolest function of this is with this little tab here, you can have the engines at rest in this direction, or you can lift them up like that so that it's ready to take off. And I will say that this set is relatively swooshable. My one complaint is that I wish that it had retractable landing gear. It's not a big complaint because I don't play with my sets, but it would look a lot nicer on a flight stand if it had retractable landing gear. And so that's just something to be said there. We have lots of hatches and panels and fun stuff to go for this ship. So let's check it out. On the front, we have just a myriad of things here. We have a light, looks like a couple of front cannons and some little claw thing of some kind. We have a panel that opens up in the front here that does not really work for characters to come out of, just like the Millennium Falcon. It's really there just so that it's there, but it doesn't really work as a play feature. I will say one downside with this set is that when you have adult hands, it is very hard to maneuver. I don't know how easy a kid would be able to get in this because it is so tight. I like the detail they've packed in, but like it comes at the cost of everything just be crammed together. So something to be said for that. On the back here, we have this kind of interesting grill that I like. And then we have a 2-part door that comes down with some storage boxes inside, and there are food inside them. There is a cookie in one and some sort of fruit in the other, and they just stay on these jumper tiles here. So I like the detail that they have food in this show. It's kind of an interesting thing, and I really like this door too, the way that it's twofold. Up front here, in a very inconspicuous place, we have the gunner or the cockpit area. There are noticeably no actual clear translucent pieces for the windows. They are just stickers, and I don't really like that, but I understand that this set was really pressed for space, but it just really makes it blended. And I mean, this seems to me like a freighter ship, and so it's not going to have a beautiful, cockpit view, but nonetheless, we have one very cramped minifigure inside. He is almost laying down, but I do like that he has a little bit of overhead storage for his gun, and it doesn't look too bad, honestly. There's also a little gun on the bottom that I really like, just kind of a really fun detail there. And then on the inside, on this panel here, it's really hard to open, we have a view of the kids' flashlights, and that's really all that this panel opens up for. You can kind of maneuver figures in with your fingers if you open this back panel. Like I said, they're very hard to put inside. And then on this larger section here, we have basically the main interior of the ship, as you can see. And I do like that while it is very cramped, it has every part that you really need. You have a living space with like seats and a table. You have a tiny little kitchen, and then one singular bed, which is obviously not going to hold everybody. But I like the thought, if this originally belongs to Jod and Jod alone, it would make sense that there's only one bed. One other weird note is that the bed can just slide directly out of the front ramp, which is sort of weird. It's also extremely hard to access due to the tight, close quarters, but I really like all of the fun play activities that you get with this. There's just so much to do in this ship. I think it's really a home run, and it's a sleeper set because everybody's like, what the heck is the Onyx Cinder? What the heck is the Skeleton Crew? Which is true. And you're buying a set on a hope that the show will be good, but at the same time, you're buying this set because it's really cool, which is what I did. I think $140 is pretty fair for this set. There's just so much to do. I can see kids having a lot of fun with this, my younger self included. I definitely would have taken this on adventures where they're stranded on some place and everybody has to get out and go search, and then something scary comes in and has to chase them back to the ship. Absolutely a type of game that I would play with something like this, especially because it has a fun living quarters and you can fit every single minifigure inside, which is always a huge plus for me. I really like this set, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.